Chatting things over with head coach Robin Pingeton. Her Tigers coming off of a last-second road victory the other day over Ole Miss. And coach, first of all, just what kind of a character builder and a confidence builder was that for your group to pull out a win in Oxford?
It's a huge win for us when you factor in, just the challenges that we've had on the road this season. As a program, trying to build this program, and to have 2 conference wins at this point in the season is something we haven't been able to do over the last few years. And so I think for a lot of reasons, and then you factor in an overtime win on the road. I was really proud of our girls' poise down the stretch. Had a couple kids foul out, but at different points in that game had different players really step up and do big things for us.
And Sydney Crafton hit the free throws late in the game. What kind of a season is she having, and how much? I know we've talked a lot about the newcomers this year, but to have a returner like that and a veteran presence to lead you in times like that, how big is that?
Well, I think the story that's really unique and so exciting about Sydney is just the growth that we've seen in her in the last 2.5 years. And, early on, how challenging it was for her, and just how she's really embraced her role as a senior, as a captain on our team, and still trying to get some more consistency. She's just, night in, night out, the only person that I think stops Sydney Crafton is Sydney. She's just got great explosiveness and, great athleticism that can compete at a very high level in this league. And we need that kind of performance for 40 minutes day in and day out. And, she hasn't been in that role before, and so that's different. I think she's still adjusting to that a little bit. When you look at non-conference versus conference play, it's a different animal. And so to be in that position against the competition that we're facing, it's just that first time doing that. It's a little bit challenging, but I think she's embraced it, and so proud of the growth that we've seen over the last couple years with her.
Your first few weeks in league, you played some of the best teams in the country, let alone in the SEC. Now you got 4 out of your next 5 at home. Do you see an opportunity to get in a groove here?
Well, again, we're just, I say this all the time, and I know I do, and it's just the process and, just continuing to try to get better day in and day out, and we've got a lot of things that we need to continue to work on, but this is a great group, very hungry, very driven, great work ethic. I think our chemistry is really solid, and so it's just part of the process, and it's nice to have those games behind us. They were very challenging. I think we grew from them individually and collectively. And we do have an opportunity, a new day, new opportunity, but I think if we get in the mindset where, okay, the toughest part is over, we're sadly mistaken, because this is a tough league with great athletes and, just a very physical league. So night in and night out, absolutely anything can happen. And we talk about playing the best, not only, in our conference, but in the country early on. Well, we've got Arkansas, who's been a top 25 team early in the season, and then you go to Texas A&M, who I think is underrated, and they're a top 25 team, but I think they're awfully good. So I don't know that it necessarily gets any easier, but I think the experiences that we're having and the growth that we've seen is really positive for us.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck against the Hogs on Thursday.
Thank you.
That's head coach Robin Pingeton. Her Tigers take on Arkansas at Mizzou Arena Thursday at 7 o'clock.